J.J. Watt, his press conference, got a little awkward when he was asked whether or not Bill O'Brien, or why is Bill O'Brien a good coach? Kind of struggled to answer that question. He also said he is not negotiating a new contract. Is it because he struggled to talk about Bill O'Brien? Is Bill O'Brien a reason that JJ isn't negotiating a contract, Josh?
I think we'd all struggle with that question for why is Bill O'Brien a great coach? Because, well, let's be honest, he's a better coach than he is a GM, but the coaching, he still has a little work to do there. But no, I really think there is something to that. I think he's looking at his future a little bit. He sees the end of the road coming, and he's probably thinking, I'm not loving these moves that Bill O'Brien's making, and am I ever going to really have any success staying here? Them trading D-Hop, and there's some questionable moves, and I want to address the body language too. I mean, the way he took his hat off twice, and he took forever to answer the question. That speaks volumes to me of what JJ's really thinking about, and I could see him wanting to end his career maybe somewhere else. If he does get hurt this year and he doesn't perform well, they probably are going to cut him instead of paying that $17.5 million for the season after that. So and let's face it, he's been hurt a lot, so this is a real possibility. He could be looking at another team after this upcoming season. So, maybe the Packers, he's a Wisconsin guy. Maybe he's thinking about that. Maybe Aaron Rodgers has, one more run left in him. He has a chance at a Super Bowl there. Who knows? But I think he's definitely thinking about life after being a Texan. And, that's hard to hear as a Texans fan.
I'm going to take him at his word on this one. I kind of feel like he does need to prove something in these last couple of years. I kind of feel like maybe, over these last 4 years, he's only played 32 games, which is half the games. And he feels like, man, I haven't really earned this money that I've gotten, and I've got a lot to do here. Now, whether or not he wants to play for Bill O'Brien, whether or not he's pissed that he's wasted all of his best years and not won a championship, not even been close to winning a championship, that maybe it is time to get out of here. But I do feel like I saw some self-awareness in JJ in that, hey, man, I'm not worried about money here. I got to play. I need to play, and I need to prove that I'm a great player again.
And I feel that too. And I also think JJ's self-aware. The current environment we're in, it's not a good look to be, asking for more guaranteed money when, you've been injured the last few years and you're making, $15 million, $17.5 million coming up next year. So I think he's self-aware of that. And that's one of the things I like about JJ. He's a pretty sharp dude. But, just look at, the way he responded to the questions about his new defensive coordinator, Anthony Weaver. He was glowing over him. He really likes what he can bring to the defense, and he was very complimentary of him. And O'Brien, he didn't even really answer the question. He kind of shifted the focus to something else, which, that tells me everything that I need to know. But JJ's smart. He didn't say anything that's going to get him in trouble. The national media looks at the Texans like they're a giant joke. Like you watch any national show, look at, sports talk radio, NFL executives look at the Texans they don't know what they're doing. So JJ's aware of that. And, it's not lost on him that Bill O'Brien is as a GM, he's not good at his job yet. He needs more reps.
Right. And he said, and one of the things I was telling, hey, I'm not sticking my head in the sand. I know what's going on around here. And I was like, wow, and he can't. I mean, listen, he can't feel good about where this organization is. When he came in here, he was here in 10, 11, 12. That was the best of times. And he said, this city was crazy about this team, and it was just the excitement level was off the charts, and it's not. And I don't know that JJ can live in a world where everybody isn't thrilled. Now, he's still JJ, and people love him, and he still did all of those things, after Harvey, and he's going to have a statue out there. His number will be retired. But I'm with you. He can't be happy about where this organization is right now.